Thanks for being here. I'm Tyler Glenn, and this is the show about food and fun places and the mayhem of life. For Back to Work Monday, hope you had an incredible weekend. It was one of the busiest shopping weekends of the year. In fact, we're going to talk shopping. We're coming down the home stretch now. Last 2 weeks until Christmas. Oh, man, the kids, are they paying attention anymore? Is anything getting done? Is anything getting done at work? Well, if you're in retail, there's lots getting done because it is busy. We'll take a look at the top 10 busiest shopping days of the year on the show this morning. And has the number one already passed? Do we have to worry about number one? We'll take a look at that. Also, Canada Post issuing a warning this morning that today is the day for many overseas parcels that have got to be in the mail. We'll do the rundown. Also, if you've got some stuff headed south of the border, we'll take a look at some of those deadlines to keep you on track. We're going to introduce you to a dad who has decorated his house with 70,000 lights. He needs 90 switches to light this house up. We'll take a look at that this morning. Also, because we're getting close to the end of the year, the best movies of 2023. That list is out from Us Magazine, and we'll take a look at that and see if you agree or not. Also, the 10 ways to add flavor to eggnog without booze. If you're an eggnog fan, I am not, but lots of people love it, and we'll talk eggnog this morning. We'll also talk bagels. It's bagel day today, and the biggest mistake you're making when boiling your ramen noodles, those instant noodles, the biggest mistake you're making. We'll clear that up this morning and make sure you stay on track because everyone loves ramen noodles. Aren't they just the greatest? Wasn't that weather crazy over the weekend? They closed the number one highway. That was nuts on Friday night. Taking a look outside this morning, and things are much better than they were on Friday. We left you Friday, and we had hoped that the weather system was going to play itself out and the weekend would be smooth sailing, and that did not happen at all. They closed the Trans-Canada Highway, about 8 o'clock Friday night. It was just too slippery. There was jackknife semis all over the place, tow trucks all over the place. My son was halfway home for my daughter's 20th birthday party, and basically they closed the highway when he was at McGregor, so he crawled the rest of the way through, and as he was crawling down the number one, he said, there were cars in the ditch all over the place. He was doing 40. So what is normally a 2-hour drive from Winnipeg to Brandon took him 4 hours on Friday night. It was some scary moments, I'll tell you. So I hope that everyone you know and love is safe and sound. Everyone had a good weekend. We're back at it. I wish I could tell you that winter has settled in full force, but that's not the case. Our mild start to the winter of 2023 continues. We're going to see another above freezing day come this week on Thursday, sunny and +2, which could make for some very scary moments driving again. It's too late in the year to have these warm temperatures. And things you never thought you'd ever hear me say. It's too late in the year for this. Let's shift gears. We're okay. We're in the Christmas season. Let's just get on with it already. But Mother Nature has other ideas, and temperatures well above normal for this time of year. Here's how we're comparing across the continent, and the cold air has swooped in everywhere. We're seeing blues everywhere. Northern Florida even just getting kissed by the light blue. Some southern states, they're getting some blue. We're in the dark blue. That's your air temperatures, and here's your wind chill this morning. As we get set to say good morning to everybody in chat, and see who we got in the neighborhood. 13 days, 16 hours, and 54 minutes to Christmas. Oh, and guess what I got to do today? Guess what I got to do? Oh, yeah. Of course, you notice that I've got my special magical jersey on, but there's a reason for that. My team won. Where's my winner's bell? Oh, crap. Oh, I used it to wake up Libby on her birthday. I got to show you that video. So it was Libby's 20th birthday, and because she didn't take my call on Friday, if you were part of the show on Friday, she didn't take the birthday call. Oh, I got her good. So let's just play this bell. Yay! Vikings! 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 For the win! Winner, winner! Chicken dinner. Big win. Yesterday, woo, 3-0. More like a hockey game than a football game, but oh well. So that's why I get the Taylor Swift Viking victory locks, I call them. The Viking victory locks. So let's just all take a moment and adore my locks. Just take a moment. Take this in. It's okay. It's all right. You may feel a little emotional. You may feel like a little envy that your team didn't win. It's okay. It's okay. You can give a high five to the screen. All right, high five. High fives all around. Oh, yeah. Victory is sweet. Super Bowl, here we come. All right, enough of that. Another win. Another W for the V. Another W for the V. Who do we got in chat? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Here we go. Let's see who we've got in the neighborhood. The people that we see each day. Oh, a good start to the week, everybody. We got a nice big crew to start the week. It's a Monday in the neighborhood. Are you ready for some busy shopping, kids? Boys and girls, if you're at the mall, if you're at the stores on the weekend, you know how crazy they are. We'll take a look at the top 10 busiest shopping days of the year and see if we've passed the number 1. It's crazy. Time to put the football gear on and dash through the stores. Crashing through the stores with my football helmet on, crashing into cashiers, crashing into shoppers. Road Reverend and Lindy first in this morning. Tasha's here too. Good morning. Hope you guys had a great weekend this weekend. Nice to see you're safe and sound after all those slippery roads on the weekend. Bernice is here. Good morning to you, Bernice. Good morning, Lindy. Good morning, Road Reverend. Oh, I got to open this up here and just say some good. Canadian Mama. Good morning, Canadian Mama. Nice to see you this morning on TikTok. Sharon Pierce 24. Nice to see you. Lindy is here. And Road Reverend is here as well. And Kadon 78. Good morning to you. It's great to see you. We got Paul here and Polar Bear, and Jody Kaslick is joining us on Facebook this morning. Good morning to you. Good to see you. It's good to see Cindy, too, on Facebook. She says, heading to work. And good thing that she caught up on her pierogi and cabbage roll orders. Porsche Guy, good to see you this morning. Blue Ocean on TikTok. Nice to see you this morning, too. Welcome aboard. These are the people in our neighborhood. And Cindy has got caught up in the cabbage roll pierogi department. That's good. Misbehaving is here. Connie is here. We got Nick Adams saying good day, you all. Karen Cooey is here, too. Good to see you, Karen. Good morning to you. Fred Pierre. Good morning, Fred, and Mama Sierra on TikTok. Nice to see you this morning as well. We've got Megan Oakley joining us on Facebook. We got, let's see. Nick Adams says it was all good and fine until the snow came. Yeah, snow mixed with the warm temperatures. God, you know, my driveway still, I put salt out there, and it is glaring. I could put ice skates on. It is slippery. Slippery. All right, misbehaving is starting off on a positive note. Mother Nature has PMS, putting up with men's shit. Oh, boy. We want some positivity, don't you forget. Jelly Melly, Ronnie Griner on TikTok. Good to see you this morning. Have a great day. Have a great day. Derek is here, too. I hope I mentioned Road Reverend. I think I did. Java, please. Good morning, Java, please. Java, please. Nice to see you. Paul says, I offered to do a duet with the Tyler Glenn show of his favorite song, and he turned me down. Yes, I did. There's just, you know what? I mean, Taylor Swift has also asked, Paul, if it makes you feel better, and I've just said, I got too much going on. I'm sorry. Taylor, I tried to fit you in the schedule, but she's, the days that I can accommodate her, she's like watching football. Lincoln, good morning, and Jeff on TikTok. Tasha, Nick, Connie, Linda, Facebook, and TikTokers, Trent on TikTok. Good morning, the people in our neighborhood. It's so nice to see you. We're going to start the day with yesterday's good thing. Yesterday's good thing. It's time to chime in with some positivity to get the show rolling. Yesterday's good thing. So as you chime in with yesterday's good thing, and it could be the weekend's good thing, okay? I got to show you. I didn't have a chance to post this. I'm going to get in trouble, but I don't care because she didn't answer the phone. My daughter celebrated her 20th birthday on the weekend. And, did this video come through? Oh, yeah, it did. Okay, give me 2 seconds here. And she didn't take my birthday call. Usually we'll call family members, friends, and say, hey, happy birthday. And, no, she did not. It did not go through. Why did it not go through? Let me try again. It's a big file. But I woke her up with the cowbell and the winner's bell. Yeah, the winner's bell. Come on now. Sending. Well, just send it. There we go. Did you go? I think you went. So she was sleeping in on her birthday, as I guess she should. But I tried to I go in there in the dark with the winner's bell and give her a nice little wake up call. And for some reason, this damn thing won't go through. It's too big of a file. I'll try during the beach break, and then I'll update you. Okay, so what was the Healing Tranquilities here? Good morning. No, so let's do it. Yesterday's good thing. What was yesterday's good thing? Wheaties won their 5th straight on Saturday. Okay, there's a good thing. 5th straight. 2 weeks until the Christmas dinner. And Nick says that this would be a good thing to know, so I'm going to share this with you. Let's have a look-see here. I need to get this pulled up. It is the free Christmas meal. Good news this morning as well that Christmas hampers have been filled. They were prepared for 1,100, and they have got they had an extra 333 that came in after the limit of 1,100, and they did it. Yeah, winner. Sorry, I'll get the cowbell later. Winner. Yeah, isn't that awesome that they were able to fulfill not only the 1,100 that they needed to get done, but they also were able to adopt out the other 333, and they got filled. So everyone's going to get Christmas. And Nick, thank you for sharing this. We'll share it again closer to December 25th, 12 to 6. It's still 2 weeks away. And you can catch a free bus, too. I'll make sure to post this on my social media. So, yeah, so this is great. Everyone's going to get Christmas. So there is, that's a weekend good thing. What else do you got? Yesterday's good thing. What happened that was good? Oh, the video came through. Okay, it took some time. So here's me sneaking in to Libby's room after the show on Friday. I think this is a good thing. Here I go. She's sound asleep. This is 9 o'clock on Friday morning, after the last time we did the show. Just knock. Oh, that's why my bell is stuck.
Happy birthday!
Oh, and she got the kazoo, too. She's not happy. And then I open the windows. Yeah.
Happy birthday, princess!
No comment.
Happy birthday!
Are you done?
Happy birthday
Thanks.
to you!
She's not happy. And then she's like, why would you do that to me? And like, did you not see me call you? Yeah, I didn't want to be on the show. Well, too bad. You got on the show. So she made it on the show. And so that was another good thing. And then we sat down and watched a family movie yesterday. Can you believe it? The new Julia Roberts movie on Netflix. It's Leave the World Behind. I highly recommend it. It's a good one. It's you're seeing trailers for it all over the place. Leave the World Behind. There is a cyber attack that attacks the world, takes everything down. And it's amazing how we depend on everything. The internet is our everything now, and the internet goes down. There's a massive cyber attack, and you think, well, we'll just do this or we'll do that. No, we're all paralyzed. And the premise of the movie is Julia Roberts' family goes out, and it's simple. They rent an Airbnb, and the whole world collapses while they're midway through their vacation. They just kind of settle in, and then there's a knock at the door. The original owners come home. They're like, we have to come home because the world is caving in on itself because of this collapse in the internet. And they're like, well, but we don't know you, and things are weird and uncomfortable. It's a really good movie. Anyway, on Netflix, Leave the World Behind. So that was a good thing for me from yesterday. So let's see. What else do we got for good things here? Who has got a good thing? Tasha went to the Y for the first time to work out. Well, I think you've been there before. I think that Tasha's been there before, but that's good. That's awesome. Paul says made it to Dauphin and back Saturday, even though the roads were crap. Lindy says yesterday's good thing for me was that friends came and helped me clean up after our Christmas party on Saturday night. Well, that's awesome. And that was a good thing. It was the shop party, wasn't it? It was the shop party. Any pictures? I like party pictures. People getting out of control. Lampshades on head. Anything? Anybody? Lampshades? Anybody? Quentin ate 12 bags of spiked eggnog potato chips. That's a good thing. Yay! Extra work at the gym to work off the spiked eggnog Lay's potato chips this morning. Good job. That's a good thing. What else is a good thing? Mama Sunday yesterday was a nice quiet day. Wrapping gifts and watching movies. Very nice. Very nice, good thing. Good thing. Couple more good things. Road Reverend says I should break into everybody's house on their birthday and give them a wake up like that. The Tyler Glenn Show birthday break-in brought to you by the Brandon Police Service. The Brandon Police Service. When you need Tyler arrested, call 911 and he will get you. He will get him out of your house. Mama Sunday watched it. Oh, it is a good movie, isn't it? Hey, good show. Nick says, I'm just relieved that you don't know my birthday or where I live. Well, I can find that out, Nick. But breaking into your house might be something different. Java Please started my dog training yesterday, and it went well. Well, that's good. Nice. And Karen's good thing is she got her baking done. That's awesome. That is awesome. Quentin tried a new restaurant with the kids for a Grinchmas brunch yesterday. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. That's a good thing. Scarlett Faith Marie, good morning to you. Nice to see you. We're talking about yesterday's good thing before we move into the busiest shopping days of the year. Dun, dun, dun. Are you ready? Football equipment on. Saturday's good thing was myself and a friend were able to get to Virden for a trade show. Oh, I know you were worried about that. Oh, when they close those roads, these are some scary times. Well, that's a good thing. Oh, my gosh. Zumba Bernice has got the Christmas Kubasah made. And she sent a pic. All right. Okay. Now, see, I trust Bernice to send me a Kubasah pic. If Misbehavin' sent me a Kubasah pic, I don't think I would be. I think I would be scared. Hey, I sent you. Oh, yeah. Isn't it weird I can smell the garlic from here? Oh, yeah. Let's just all. Now, that is a good thing. That is a very good thing. Yeah, keep the pic, send the kubasa, says Nick. Send it on over. Have it ready for our Christmas party, our Sunseeker Christmas party. A week from Friday in Sunseeker chat, we're going to try and do a Zoom meeting, and then Bernice is going to bring the kubasa. Kulbasa or kubasa? What's the right way to pronounce that? You know what? Pack your bags. We're going to Hawaii. Pack your bags. Today's beach cam is Hawaii. We never get to go there because it's dark when we do the show. But I do have some footage from Hawaii, from the beach, Sunseeker footage. Oh, it's gorgeous. So get ready, pack your bags. We're going to Hawaii for our beach cam. That's coming up in the next few minutes. Linda said, party pictures. Okay, this is good. This is from the shop Christmas party, playing some hockey. Oh, and you got two of them going. Nice. Did you do a tinfoil Stanley Cup for everybody too? Stanley Cup. Nice. What about the pictures of lampshades? This is probably early in the evening, isn't it? Well, the musical stuff, Tosh, I have to be careful. I don't want to get pinched. Might be able to do that next hour. Concert footage is sometimes a little bit tricky. What was at the 40? At the 40 on Saturday. 40 on Saturday. And Linda's going to go through her pictures and see if there's any party appropriate pictures from the at the north. Oh, I got some good pictures from Tasha at the 40. You were rocking and rolling at the. Oh, it's a good crowd. Look at this. Woo! Was it Trooper? They seem to have. Trooper seems to stop at the 40 all the time. Trooper is always at the 40. Yeah. We're here for a good time. Dun, 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 not a long time. They seem to play the 40 an awful lot. But it's, I mean, they're still good. They're still good. I like Trooper. There's nothing wrong with Trooper. But who's the band? There was no lampshade pictures for Lindy. Okay. So no lampshade pictures. That is a pretty decent crowd. That's a solid crowd, though. And, yeah, the 40 is a good venue to watch a band. Get out of the house. And, I'm not sure. There's some action. Oh, flashing lights. It's a little Waylon Jennings to get your. Oh yeah, look, she's a good-hearted woman in love with a. I should have been there. I should have been there, Tosh. Tosh would have been in the front row. She just would. Tyler. Yeah. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time, man. I could. J.R. Sharon. I like playing the 40, says Derek. Great sound and tech, but seems like Brandon people don't like to go out much. Well, it is a different place. It's a different place. You know, I had a buddy in Minot when I was down there last year. We actually went to a few places, and it was pretty crazy that all of the places that we went to that night had a band. And I said to him right away, I'm like, holy shit, like this is not, and he's like, nah, like Thursdays, Fridays, there's always a band. People just get used to it. And you know what, again, it goes down to expense. Like the thing is that it's cheaper in the States for them to bring in the bands because they pay them next to nothing. And in Canada, I think that obviously gas is expensive, expenses are more. And so bands traditionally want a little bit more, but it's understandable because the cost of doing anything up here is a lot of money, and then it hinders having a good time. So everything is kind of expensive, and Canadian bars do not pay much. Well, I'm thinking that in the States, they probably pay food and booze and maybe just a little honorarium. But I don't know for sure. I'm just saying that, when I, talk to people on both sides of the border, the cost of doing stuff down there far is less than doing here, which is why you have more options. It's just very, very basic economics. Tasha says, I sent you a pic of me and Polar Bear. Oh, okay. This is not Polar Bear, Tasha. This is your new Polar Bear? Oh my gosh, who's this guy? Who's this guy, Tasha? Who's this guy? Tasha's running away with the band. Tasha's running away with the band. Are you a group? Oh, there you are. There's Tasha and a Polar Bear. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got our Tasha quotient in here. Okay, so we got our Tasha quotient. We got it all filled. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else in the mailbag? Anybody else? Seriously? Come on now. Dallas has sausage that, oh no, that was from November. I'm sorry. He's trying to find those gingerbread cookies. He says he's having a hell of a time finding those Co-op gingerbread cookies from Co-ops of Westman. You got to get them. You got to try them. You got to do it. Oh, and Dallas is looking for bugles too. So, Lindy, you need to can someone get a hold? I got to tell Dallas. They're everywhere, Dallas. Come on, you gotta get away from the smoker a little bit here. Speaking of co-ops of Westman, you're at home here. Go and get those gingerbread ice cream cookies. Tomorrow is another Taste It Tuesday. We'll have another delectable item to taste from co-ops of Westman. You're at home here at Heritage, Pembina, Boundary, Twin Valley, Valley View, or Neepawa Gladstone Co-op, and Hamiota too. The winning continues just in time for Christmas. Wouldn't it be great to unwrap the season and win free groceries for a year or free gas for a year? $1,000 in home center gift cards and daily winners of $50 gift cards. Unwraptheseason.ca. Check out that website, would you? And in the meantime, for all your Christmas trimmings, whether it be hardware items to maybe fix a room up for some company that's coming over, got to fill that gas tank to get on the road during the holidays, or get some food, you're at home here with Co-ops of Westman at Heritage, Boundary, Twin Valley, Valley View, Neepawa, Gladstone, and Hamiota Co-op too. And we've got another event coming our way, the second annual Winter Solstice event, Healing Tranquility with Teresa and essentially entwined with Sylvia. Invite you to celebrate the solstice, everyone's favorite day. That's actually on the 21st, but this big event is happening this Saturday, the 16th, from 11 till 4 at the North End Community Center in Brandon. That's on Stickney behind Lady of the Lake. So if you can find Lady of the Lake, you're going to find these people for the second annual Winter Solstice event. What's going to be there? Crystals, essential oils, jewelry, vendors, healers, psychic tarot card readers, and mystical treasures. Curious? Christmas shopping or browsing for last-minute gifts, you're going to find it here Saturday, 11 till 4, the Winter Solstice Holistic and Metaphysical event at the North End Community Center. They're accepting donations of non-perishables for Samaritan House at this event, so we'll see you there on Saturday. Healing Tranquility chimes in, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. There you go. Another event on the horizon. Oh, and a Very Verdant Christmas. Let's check them out for a new video of Scrooge, because it gives you a chance at $250 in prizes from our friends at A Very Verdant Christmas. If you haven't followed them yet, you can do this yourself. You can follow them on TikTok, and they post a different video every day for you to identify where the Grinch is in the town of Verdant. And today, we're going to see where he might be. Today is the 11th, and I see a fishing lure. All right, so if you're from the Verdant area, you may know where he is. Oh, that's a nice little ice fishing shack, actually. That is a nice little shack. Although I would have a hard time putting anything together that isn't already ready-made. It's too bad it doesn't come where you just like pull the string and it's just like, you know how you can get boats like that? That you pull the string and they They blow up. They're ready. Instant boat. Insta-boat. They need ice fishing. So he's at some kind of ice fishing place in Virden. So go to the website, veryvirginchristmas.ca, for details on this contest. And if you know where the Grinch is, you could win $250 in prizes. Also, veryvirginchristmas.ca has a list of all the great events happening in the town of Virden to celebrate the holiday season. So check it out, veryvirginchristmas.ca, and tell us where the Grinch is, and you could win some great prizes, $250 worth. I think we had a fill-in Grinch on Friday. It was a different one. Speaking of ice fishing, if you saw the headlines, and this is public service announcement, please be careful on the ice, okay, guys? Like, it's not really all that thick yet. So if you're going to be out there, please be careful. It's probably not a good idea to be on the ice at this point in time. I know a lot of people are hankering to get out there, but geez, it could be thin in places. So please be careful if you're going to be doing that kind of stuff, okay? Okay, so you ready for Hawaii? I think that we're going to go to Oahu. One of our sun seekers, actually we've got a couple there right now, kind of a pre-Christmas vacation, and I think, we got some sound with this, so we're going to cut the music here and give you some actual ocean sounds this morning from Oahu. Here we go. You ready to go to Hawaii? Here we go. Get your beach chair ready. It's time for some beach time. Oh, look at this beautiful Oahu, Hawaii. And we'll be back with more on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life, including the busiest shopping day of the year. Let's relax first to some ocean waves on a Monday. Here we go. Well, we lost Paul. He's in the can now. That is Oahu, Hawaii. A beautiful sunrise. Now, the sun isn't going to be up in Oahu for a little while, but Tyler, you should show the Home Alone cake, says Tasha. Did you send me a Home Alone cake, Tasha? Let's take a look at the roads this morning, and here's what the road cams are showing us. And things are looking pretty good, especially compared to what we had on Friday when they had to close the Trans-Canada Highway for a little spell. Thankfully, it was open on Saturday morning, and people got to where they were going, so that's all good. Let's take a look at our temperature this morning. And we've got, you know what, temps are going to stay above normal for us this week, and we'll see another +2 on Thursday, and that is going to be fantastic. Let's take a look at our wind chill now. Wind chill across North America, and then we'll come back to the beach bunker, and then we're going to get into some Canada Post deadlines, also busiest shopping days of the year, and Joe Rogan attacks Canada. What? Fellow podcaster being naughty? What did he have to say? We'll have the details coming up in the next little bit. Our buddy Joe, I thought he loved Canada. Canada was like his favorite place, but he's got some problems, and we'll explain coming up in the next little bit. Welcome back into the beach bunker. Okay, I think we've got caught up with all of our mailbag stuff, or most of it anyway, I think. I did want to show you this, actually. You probably likely saw this already, but for folks who aren't regulars on the show, the culmination of our sugar auction. Yes, on Friday I went over to the food bank and visited with the lovely folks there, and I talked to Heather for a little bit and their assistants, and they were so lovely. Very busy place. Here is Heather, and as I was talking to them, I wanted to double check that cash is still like the ultimate, and as was said before, it is easier to move money around. It is their money. They get like 4 times the value that you and I get because of special deals that they have with grocery retailers. So cash is king. And so the $650 that we were able to provide to them is going to go a long way. And so thanks again for your support on that. And they were very happy to see us. And they knew all about the auction. It's like, sugar auction. Yeah, that was great. Last year was the Bugles. I'm like, yeah, what are we going to do next year? I don't know. We got some time to think about that. But anyway, thank you again. And the last of the sugar literally is on its way to Mendoza this morning. So we have got all the deliveries of the sugar done, and our fundraiser is now complete. Cash is delivered, and way to go, everybody. Very, very nice. The Joe Rogan clip is awesome. Okay, well, I haven't heard it yet. All I know is that he's pretty heated. He's pretty upset. And he loves Canada, Joe does. So I'm curious to see myself. We'll watch it together. Road Reverend has seen it already. Look at you. You're everywhere, Road Reverend. You're all over the place. Scouring the internet. Everyone is scouring the internet to find the good stuff. The good stuff. Hey, Ruby, good morning. Nice to see you. Okay, so busiest shopping day of the year. Anybody want to guess when it is? Any guesses as to the busiest shopping day of the year? Has it passed? Buckle up, buttercups. Time to get the football equipment on and get ready to go. Hit the mall, hit the stores. Here we go. It is time to shop. We're coming down the home stretch of the holidays. Rhonda, happy Monday to you. Oh, things are about Christmas Eve is the busiest shopping day of the year. Another one for Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, the busiest shopping day of the year. Let's see if anybody can get it. What is the busiest shopping day of the year? Well, I am pleased to report that the busiest shopping day of the year this year, this according to North American Retail, so the Americans and Canadians are lumped into one big group. So there will be Black Friday and Boxing Day as part of this. So both will be included. So just so you know. And both are in the top 10, both Black Friday and Boxing Day, okay? Christmas Eve, says Paul. Road Reverend says Christmas Eve. Lindy votes for Boxing Day. Busiest shopping day of the year. The busiest shopping day of the year traditionally is the Saturday before Christmas. It isn't Christmas Eve, actually. And this year, it's a little bit different. This year, Mama Sunday, you'd be right, traditionally. But this year, it's actually Black Friday. Black Friday, statistics show that is definitely going to happen. Again, a lot of the shopping happening online for Black Friday this year. but it was the busiest shopping day of the year. Now, Saturday, December 23rd will be number 2. Number 3 is this Saturday. So if you can get stuff done this week, if you're looking to avoid crowds, you're going to want to get this done this week. Because Saturday, December 16th, that's this Saturday, she's going to be a nutso. That is number 3 and basically number 2. Right, getting close up till Christmas. Followed by Friday, December 22nd. Most of the days that are hairy at the stores and the mall are Saturdays. Saturdays are kind of chaos right now. Chaos Saturdays. Actually, Boxing Day is number 6. So you've got Super Saturday, that is the 23rd. Then the 3rd Saturday in December, that's this Saturday, coming in at number 3. Then at number 4, Friday, December 22nd. So the 22nd and 23rd. The 24th didn't even crack the top 10. Those days are pretty much gone. Everybody has got what they need by Christmas Eve, for the most part. It didn't even crack the top 10. It's that Saturday before you got to watch. So, okay, so Road Reverend and Paul, you guys, if you want to leave it to Christmas Eve, I guess you can. The crowds won't be all that bad. Go for it. Now, selection might not be good. I'm getting you a toothbrush and some mouthwash. That's what you get for Christmas because it's all I could find was toothbrushes and mouthwash and some soup. That's all. Who's done? Is anyone done their Christmas shopping? When did you get done if you are done? I am probably 75%. 75. Paul says gift cards. Yeah, that's a good one. Totally. At number 5 is the Saturday after Black Friday. Oh, geez. Then Boxing Day at number 6. Then number 7 is the second Saturday in December. That's the one that just passed. So it was a hairy one this past Saturday. Then the first Saturday in December, the second. Then the Saturday after Christmas. I didn't know this one. The 30th of December. Really? Well, I guess everyone's getting ready for New Year's Eve. That's probably what that is. And then Sunday, December 17th, the Sunday before Christmas Eve. So weekdays are good. I think weekdays are good except Friday, December 22nd. It's Saturdays. From now on, you are going to get crushed. Saturdays, you're getting crushed. And no one has done their Christmas shopping. Everybody's still going strong. Well, that's good. Hopefully, you've got the Christmas gifts done that need to get in the mail because Canada Post is saying that today's the day to get stuff overseas, man. Oh, Lady Harrison, good morning to you. I'll be shopping the Friday before Christmas if I have time. Oh, that's a nasty one. Just be ready. That's a nasty one for crowds. It's a nasty one. So today's the deadline for Australia, China, anywhere in Europe, India, Middle East, New Zealand, December the 11th. So you got to get that stuff in today. Today is the deadline for Express Post International. If you're trying to do like regular tracked packet, small packet to Australia, you missed the deadline. That was on the 7th. So it is going to cost. This is not the cheap stuff. You passed the cheap deadline. Now we're into like the Express Post, which is a little bit more money. But you're going to be able to hit that today. And actually for the Netherlands, Switzerland, and the UK, you've got until the 14th, which is Thursday. Now, here's the deadlines for sending cards. Sending Christmas cards, we've missed it for Europe and China. That was last week. You can still do France, Germany, Japan, the Netherlands, Switzerland, UK. I'll put this link on my website at tylerglenshow.com. But what people want to know is the U.S. and Canada. What are we looking at here? So in the U.S., Express Post is the 15th. And tracked packet, small packet, is actually this week on the 12th. Okay? And I think that generally you can mail stuff right up till Christmas, very, very close. So here is the stuff closer to home. How can you push that deadline? You can see on your screen here that the local zone priority is December the 21st. Excuse me. Regular parcels, you've got until the 19th of December. And then between the 19th and the 21st, it's going to cost you more cash. But after the 21st, stuff's got to be in the mail. So circle the 21st. That's next Thursday, week from Thursday. That is the deadline to have all cards, everything in the mail. But let's keep in mind that if you're mailing something on the 21st, expecting it to get to Vancouver or Toronto from Brandon, that's likely not going to happen. They're going to try, but they'll probably get there a little bit later than what you would like. All right. Misbehaving says, I can't imagine waiting until the last minute to mail stuff. Well, and they're dealing with huge volumes too. Like, there's so many I have family that works at Canada Post, and I'll tell you want to talk about busy. Holy crikeys. This time of year is retail and post office. That's the places you got to be patient and kind and cut these people some slack, because it is nasty. However, if you slide into Tim Hortons and get a Tim Hortons gift card, like Paul says, gift cards. Get a Tim Hortons gift card, and you're going to make everybody happy. Go in there, get all your Christmas shopping done in one foul swoop. That's it. Tim Hortons gift cards. Tim Hortons Westman area with 10 locations to serve you. Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. And, of course, everyone this weekend when we were gathered around the TV and watching some football, the ad came on for the new non-alcoholic Bailey's flavored menu items, and everybody was talking about how delicious they were and how they wanted to actually buy it and then add some vodka to it. So I'm thinking to myself, why don't you just buy a Tim's and then add the alcohol Bailey's? The premise of this is to give you the flavor without the hangover, without the booze in it. And they actually have Bailey's flavored donuts and stuff too. And, of course, they've got some awesome stocking stuffers, too, priced between $10 and $20 based on availability, okay, because they are super popular. From puzzles, candles, mugs, ornaments, and snow globes, they aren't lasting long. Tim Hortons in Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. And lots of people sharing the singles night. I think we got some Sunseekers that are going to be heading to the Backyard on Aberdeen singles night. That is really coming up fast here now. Holy cow. What day is it? Friday, this Friday, 7 o'clock. Tickets are $25 each. Single friends, invite your single friends, and so on and so on. Come out for a drink and some delicious food. Just get a hold of Itis Catering, Backyard on Aberdeen, and say, hey, I need a ticket. Or call 204-520-0812. You can also email the Backyard on Aberdeen at gmail.com. That is this Friday, 7 p.m., $25 singles night. And then the trivia night and feast will go December the 22nd at 6 p.m. Tickets there are $40 each. So if you like trivia, want to socialize a little bit again before the holidays really kick into high gear, you're going to want to do that on the December 22nd, 6 p.m. Backyard on Aberdeen. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or call 204-520-0812. Paul says the Bailey's donut is awesome, and he didn't get drunk. That is great. Well, and it's Irish cream without the booze. So really, it's cream. It's a type of cream. It makes total sense, right? Molly is here. Good morning, Molly. Molly and Ruby in the house. Hope you had a great weekend. Okay, so we've talked about the busiest shopping days of the year. We've talked about the deadlines for Canada Post, and now we're going to talk about our buddy Joe Rogan. And his favorite country on the planet is Canada, but he has said that he is not going to come here anymore. And this has got to have some tourist people worried, because, you know, it's nice to have celebrities come and visit us from now and again. Here's Joe. So okay, I have no idea what he is.
Fucking frozen communist shithole of Canada.
That's not nice.
It's cold. You get real cold water.
When's the last time you've been up there?
I don't go up there anymore.
You refuse, right?
Yeah, I just fucking what they've done up there, what they did with the trucker rally, and what Trudeau's doing with guns, and what they're trying to clamp down on censorship on the internet. That guy can eat shit. That place needs 100% an overhaul of government.
Well, on this we can totally
down that
agree.
Dangerous road of communism. It scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, it's funny because even though I'm in Canada, it seems like the prevalence of political information and media is so much lesser than what goes on in the States because it's just far more interesting. But even the alternatives that I'm aware of on the political, side of things that are trying to, get Trudeau out and replace him.
I like those
not
mic
much better,
stands, though.
from
I'm
my
not going to
understanding.
lie.
What they did with the truckers, like for example, like the way Trudeau
I want to
just
get those mic
openly
stands.
labeled them
I
as
think when we go
racist
out
and
on location.
misogynist. And then when people were donating,
We have the same
to
mic,
this,
by the way. That's the
trucker
only thing I have in
movement, when they
common
were
with Joe.
trying to,
And
have this
headphones.
protest. They closed down people's bank accounts who
super
donated.
fucked up.
I mean, that is third world country shit.
Yeah.
The fact that they think they can do that in Canada is insane.
Okay,
you
so
seen the,
he's just crapping all over Trudeau and says he's not going to come and visit anymore. And
The ban of
I think
news.
that most Canadians I think most Canadians feel the same way. I don't know. I think that he's obviously a lot more political than this show, and I don't like getting into the political stuff because of that. It's really toxic, and yeah, I don't. I mean, I'm in the middle of Canada. I'm in the middle of the heartland of conservatism. I don't even have any friends or family members that like him or voted for him or anything like that. So, I mean, there's probably some sun seekers, maybe one or two that likes Trudeau, I guess. I don't know. I think he has never seen lower popularity numbers. As somebody who kind of follows this a little bit away from the show, I mean, if there's an election happening in Canada, he's going to get pummeled, curb stomped. Why do you think that they're going to roll out free dental for everybody? I mean, that's what's coming. Stand by, folks. Stand by. There's going to be the freebie truck is going to be tossing out cash and freebies and a free house for you and a free house for you. I mean, Trudeau is in deep, deep trouble. Deep trouble, the deepest trouble. We are going to see Brian Mulroney type of majority government for Pierre Poilievre if there's an election, because people do not like Mr. Trudeau. He's an arrogant, rich kid who has no idea what he's doing, and that has really shown in the last little while. And at the end of the day, people can put up with a lot, but when their daily lives are affected, that's when you've got some problems. That's when you got some problems. Oh, Lindy says, stay the F away then. Oh, no. Come on now. He's got a point. Yeah, he's a little arrogant, but I mean, the guy is like a multi-billionaire and he's super popular and a lot of celebrities are arrogant. So I'm not saying it's okay. It's just, that's the way he is. Although Road Reverend agrees, Blessed Mom says, sad, but it's sad but true. He's not wrong. Well, totally. Stay in the U.S. They have enough problems there, too. Well, yeah. Not as bad as ours, though, misbehaving. Quite frankly, there's a thing going on right now called divergence. And normally our two countries, we were going to Bud and Bud Light. We were, if they were 2%, we were skim milk. We were just, in a lockstep. Just to, they would go over here. We would kind of follow. We would kind of tag along. And divergence means they're going in a totally different direction. And it's not good. It's an economic phenomenon because, and I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, but we have invested way too much in housing here. It's crippling the economy. We don't have enough money going into business capital right now. There is more money being invested in real estate than anything else in the country, whereas in the United States, they still have brick and mortar businesses that are being invested in, and that's causing a huge problem. They saw big GDP growth where we're seeing retraction. Again, it's kind of boring stuff, but right now they're cooking and we're not, and that's a problem. And it's not, Joe Rogan is not like some big scientist that's just discovered this. He doesn't like the fact that the truckers got their bank accounts locked down. I don't like that either. I don't like a lot of what happened with that whole thing. That was a mess. Paul says that his son loves Rogan. Well, because he was like a fighter, an ultimate fighter, and a comedian. That's a weird combination. Mama Sunday, the sock place in the mall told us that the most popular selling sock this year sold out. It's the JT sock, his face plastered all over them, people buying them as gag gifts. Oh, yeah, no one likes him. No one likes him. There are problems everywhere. Well, and there are. It's just ours. We are supposed to be the place where, hope and optimism and inclusion and all that stuff is supposed to be flourishing here, but it can't. People forget that. I'm sorry. It's a very, very hard pill for some Canadians to swallow, but money makes the world go round. I'm sorry. The Americans say, I'm sorry. But money makes the world go round. We need to make sure that the money is flowing, that it keeps on going, that the economy is awesome. Show me a country with a strong economy, and I'll show you a group of happy people. Now, there's always going to be winners and losers in an economy. That's going to happen. But where you've got generally successful economies, you're going to have happy people because people will have good jobs. They will have a purpose. They will have, be able to afford their necessities. Now, are they going to be able to afford the boat and the cottage and the ATV? Well, then that's another thing. But I think that if you can find a country with a good economy that's growing, generally moving in the right direction, you're going to generally have happy people. Derek thinks that he's going to lose again, or he's going to win again, but there'll be some fraud involved in conspiracies. Oh, well, yeah, next topic, exactly. Yeah, politics is just useless. Happy thoughts. Let's pray. Happy thoughts, and let's pray. And Joe, we don't have to worry about Joe, and Joe likes guns, so he's going to keep him and his guns at home. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. You may watch the movie Elf, and did you know that there was a hockey scene? It doesn't get any more Canadian than a quintessential hockey scene. Why can't I get any volume on this? Oh, here we go. This was a deleted scene from the Elf movie. I had no idea that there was a hockey scene. Why would they have not included this? Too much violence. Too much violence, I guess. Pop shot to the crotch. Too much elf abuse, potentially? I don't know. And it's not even that long of a scene.
Getting walloped.
Buddy, get in there and do your thing.
So that just threw it in there. Deleted scene from the movie Elf, and I don't know why they deleted. I guess a lot of these movies are tested in front of an audience before they release them. I was watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation deleted scene, or apparently a deleted scene where there is a Santa in the first scene when they get their Christmas tree. There is a drunk Santa who sells Clark a shovel to get that Christmas tree out of the ground. You remember the scene where the tree is on top of the car? He gets it out with a shovel. Anyway, that scene is gone. And I love the commentary and stuff like that goes along with these movies. But so they test the movie and then watch the audience reaction and the laughter. And they were talking about the original Christmas Vacation when they go to Wally World. And I guess in the original movie, can you imagine this? Like the original the original Vacation. This is where they go to Wally World. Is it Wally World? No. It's a theme park. Yeah, it's Wally World, isn't it? Anyway, apparently they go and kidnap Roy Wally, and they hold him. They make him do a song and dance at his mansion. They do a song and dance at his mansion, and the kids watch as Roy Wally from Wally World does this song and dance, and that's how the movie ended. And they tested it in front of people are like, this is freaking bizarre. This is a great movie up until the end. And then it's like you kidnap Roy Wally at his mansion and then make him do a song and dance. That's your You dance. He's got a gun still. And the audience has said, this is crap. We love 90% of the movie. You have to get Clark and his family to the theme park. They have to enjoy the rides somehow. And so they had to actually get all the actors back, everybody back, refilm the end of the movie of the original Vacation. And that's when John Candy was brought in as the security guard. And they went and filmed the rest of the movie. But Yeah, I kind of like when seeing the stuff that's been cut, but I'm always questioning, why would they cut it? Why would they do that? Let's go back to Hawaii for a beach break, and then we've got more stuff for you on the other side of the beach break, including a dad who decorated his house with 70,000 lights. He needs 90 switches for this. We're going to show you the house. We'll show you some Brandon houses, too, and how they're looking for the holiday season, courtesy of Brandon Lights on Facebook, and the best movies of the year. Did you see a lot of movies in 2023? I don't think it was a stellar year. If Barbie is not in the top 5, I'd be amazed. We'll take a look at some of the hot movies of 2023 now that we're ending the year. And the biggest mistake that you're making when boiling your ramen noodles. Oh, don't be doing this. Details on that coming up in the next little bit as we say goodbye to our friends on other social medias. We are going to say hello to Oahu. Back to Hawaii. We'll have some beach time. Thank you, TikTokers. Thanks for being here to start the week. Make it a great week, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 7. Okay, we're moving the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 7 a.m., all right? And let's say farewell to our friends on Facebook. Party's moving over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. Do join us over there. We're going to have some beach time in Hawaii in just a second. But first, we're going to disconnect you folks